Are you a fan of Gravity Falls? Do you also like Journal 3? Do you like the mysteries, the questions, the lore, even the weird creatures? Well, it seems like you're in luck. I have created something very similar to that. As of right now, it's not completed, but I'll explain all the lore I have finished. Most of the lore created is separated into 3 different planets. Here is lore of Planet 1. For Planet 1, we started off with a planet very similar to ours, but it changes drastically. So it starts off with this company building these robots that eventually gain sentience. Once gaining sentience, they realize humans are bad and causing Earth to die. They try to eliminate the humans by stealing a zombie virus from an alternate dimension filled with monsters. Planet 1 is heavily inspired by the book series Last Kids on Earth. Stompers are the main creatures from the monster dimension. These creatures here are made fully out of rock, they eat metal, can lift 10,000 plus pounds, and their walking speed is 10 miles per hour. Other creatures include the Squanpus, a tentacle-armed creature that has 180 degrees of sight and about 4 feet tall on average. Here we have the cubicle. This is a cube-shaped, one-eyed, slightly wet, giggly creature that can be eaten fully raw. The last creature from the monster dimension that actually has lore is the Bazerpal, which is a 4-inch long creature that flies and walks. It has one big eye and can see 100 times more colors than any human ever. The wings are also basically indestructible. The only way, as of now, to travel between the 2 dimensions is by touching one of the special rare zombies that can teleport between dimensions. Moving on to Planet 2 for now. It starts off with a prologue about this kingdom. The prologue starts off with the soldiers giving the king the infinite chaos blade they just found. This sword here can literally do anything, but it's randomized, and the limit has never been found. This sword here is very similar to the Gravity Falls infinity-sided dice, but instead of rolling it to get your outcome, you swing it instead. When the king named Pode first swung the sword, he summoned a talking potato. On the second swing, the king demanded riches, but instead summoned a magical purple dome around the kingdom. Time inside this dome was caused to move faster. After the king figures out what the dome does, he assumes that he has infinite time to rule, but he is wrong. On the third swing, the king summons a magical fire sword that controls fire. After adding this new sword to his collection, the king swings the infinite chaos blade for a 4th time. This time he summons a window to look into the spirit realm, also known as the afterlife. On his 5th swing, the king causes himself to turn to dust and die. Once the king dies, his son Pontkul takes over the throne and locks away the infinite chaos blade forever. Now, with the dome in place, communication with the outside world becomes nearly impossible. Pontkul's solution to this communication problem is starting an industrial revolution. To travel between planets, you have to use a special portal gun. This gun is slightly unstable and only able to be used sparingly. These giants keep the planets in these storage units so they can watch them and poke them whenever they please. How to summon a spirit. People usually think of them in black and white. They are not. These creatures embody the essence of their soul. They can range from a cute girl to a mighty beast to even an object. Incantation. From the land beyond, bring out the ones that perished and breathe life into them again. Do not summon tricksters. If you are brave enough, go ahead and summon. Recite. Twins of green, make a scene. Rectangular forms, do not fear. Twins of green, make a scene. Rectangular forms, do not fear. Cardboard gate, a dark notice. To turn anything. Cardboard, just repeat this line 3 times. To recycle, to remold, to reform, to remake. Turn this thing into cardboard. To recycle, to remold, to reform, to remake. Turn this thing into cardboard. To recycle, to remold, to reform, to remake. Turn this thing into cardboard. There's a reward for these twins. If you summon one of them, you can sell them for 100,000 gold. But do not reason with him no matter what. They're deceivers by nature, and a handshake grants them possession of you fully. The author of this book here created this weapon. This weapon here is a combination of other weapons. It was made to kill the Zune twins that you saw earlier. The last weapon not shown is the Z Ionical, which is an electric beam making weapon that glows a bit yellow and uses rare crystals to power it all. The last thing is a custom language.